Coaster. People waiting in that line over there. They think they're in line for the new Texas Giant. No, that's the ladies' restroom. No, that is the new Texas Giant. I'm still trying to figure out why they keep calling it new. It's been that way for 10 years now, but that's what the sign says. That first drop's about 75, 80 degrees, almost straight down. Followed by 75 bank curves, some at over 90 degrees of banking. Top speed of the new Texas Giant, 70 miles an hour. That's a little bit faster than what this here train goes, but this train does something pretty spectacular when we reach 88 miles an hour. Now, that big orange thing coming up over there on your right-hand side, that is the world's largest land-based oil derrick. It's just a big observation tower built in 1969. You can ride an elevator all the way up to the top, have a look around the neighborhood, and bring that elevator right back down again. I actually operated that elevator back in 1982. It was not the most, wasn't the most fancy job in the world, but it had its ups and downs. Over there on your left-hand side, you will see the most dangerous attraction at Six Flags. Yes, I said the most dangerous attraction at Six Flags.
It's not dirty.
It is dangerous, but it's thrilling and fun. It's exciting. It is Interstate 30.
Yeah.
Now for the most incredible thing you've ever seen in your life, and I don't mean just here at Six Flags, I mean anywhere. Get ready, here it comes. Look to your right, there it is, the big brown wall. All right, folks, come up on your left-hand side. Now, my engineer is going kind of fast, so I'm not going to be able to tell you everything about it, but coming up on your left, as soon as the bushes clear out of the way, look at our ghost town coming up on the left. There it is. There's one guy in particular I got to tell you. You see the guy sitting out in front of the hotel? Can you see him? I know it's dark. He's sitting right there, got his hand up waving it. That's not a fake skeleton. That actually used to be one of our maintenance guys. But you have to understand, he's a real big Dallas Cowboys fan, and he's been sitting there since 1998 waiting for them to get back to the Super Bowl.
Nice scenery here.
Now then, on both sides of the train, above you and below you, you can see the tracks up, the Runaway Mine Train. Built in 1966. It is the world's first mine theme roller coaster. It's also the world's first roller coaster to go completely underwater. But back in 67, 8, and 9, this was the biggest and baddest roller coaster we had at the park. Too big and too bad for some of our little guests and for some of our great big chickens. So in 1969, we opened up the little mini mine train ride just for you. Now, once again, I ask that you please keep your hands inside the train for. All right, folks, we are now pulling into the Boomtown Depot. You don't have to get off if you don't want to. You can stay on if you wish. But you can't do both, and you can't do neither either, so you better be making up your mind real quick. But the one thing that I ask that you do is please remain seated and wait until I tell you it is safe to get up and get off the train. But don't anyone try to get off the train just yet. If you'll notice, we're still flying at a tremendously high rate of speed. And please don't try to get out while we're still moving, because if you do, you're going to fall down on the dock and get hurt, and then I have to do paperwork. Everybody, please remain seated. Hold it. We're still flying down the track. I don't want to see anybody getting off this train just yet. Wait a minute. Keep your seat. No need to get up, because whoever you're trying to get to, it'll still be there 15 seconds later. Hold on 1 second longer. Hold it. He's got to get to the stopping point. He's almost there. He's almost ready to go. Here we go. Got to wait for the whistle. Hold on. Wait 1 more second longer. Hold it. Wait. Wait a minute. Just here. Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait. Get off. You'll find. We're going to take off with a mighty jerk. Speaking of mighty jerks, y'all make sure you say goodbye to me and Kent when you get off the train.
Alrighty, heading on the train ride, second half.
Hey, did you know that we had some wild animals along the tracks for you guys to look at? Lots of them. And I'm going to point them out to you. Some of these can only be found in Six Flags over Texas. Nowhere else will you find these animals. So hang on a second. As we go through the crossing, look on both train and you'll see the wild animals. Now these animals walk on their hind legs and they usually travel around in small packs. Their diet consists mainly of funnel cakes and turkey legs. Be very careful around the little ones. They will latch on to you and bring to dry for 13 to 37 and a half years. Six Flags Over Texas opened in August of 1961. Sometime during that first season, the park was just about ready to close. Most of the people had already left the park. The train was making its last trip all the way around the park. And in 1961, there was only one station, and it's the one we're going to right now. So the engineers left Johnson Creek Station and they made their last trip around the park. Everything was going fine. You could hear the chugging of the locomotive echoing throughout the basically now empty park. As the train reached the last curve in the track before seeing our next station, right there, standing on the tracks, was a girl. The engineers slammed on the brakes and brought the locomotive to a stop within about a couple of inches from hitting the young girl. By the time he got down off of the locomotive and ran to the front of the train, she was gone. He heard laughter over in the area where Flume 1 is now. It was a little girl laughing, and he looked and he saw her standing there. He gave chase. She took off. She was laughing as she was running away from him, and she ran all the way towards Johnson Creek. And just before she fell in the water, she disappeared. Now, folks, what I just told you is supposedly a true story about a girl that we have become known around the park as Annie. Annie has been seen throughout the park at different times throughout the year. She lives in the Oh I Hurt dentist office, located right there in the Texas section. Many people have seen her. Downstairs used to be called the Candy Kitchen. Many employees had many pieces of candy fly off the shelf for no reason. Things are good about the store. Annie has been seen throughout the years along the railroad tracks. Believe Annie could actually exist here at Six Flags. Who was Annie? Is this real? Did she drown? The story is she drowned in Johnson Creek before Six Flags came around. She's stuck here to relive that moment where she fell into Johnson Creek over and over. It's right about here is where they first saw Annie for the very first time. If you look closely, you may see her along the tracks tonight. Welcome to the dark part of Six Flags. I do hope you've enjoyed your trip around the park. She's been seen all day today over here on the right side. Look closely. You might see her again. As we pull into the Johnson Creek station, you do have a choice. You can get up and get off if you wish, or you can, there she is. You can get up and get off if you wish, or you can stay right where you are and go back over to Boomtown. But you can't do both, and you can't do neither either. So you better be making up your mind real quick. But nobody get up and get off this train. Everybody remain seated until I tell you that it is safe to get off. Now this stop is going to take just a little bit longer than normal because that is an authentic steam locomotive up there. And we have to pull up and get some water in the tender. Without water, we cannot have steam. This is basically the world's largest parallel parking job. The engineer has got to stop the train at the exact precise mark so the spout from the water tower will fit down into the tender. If he misses short, he's going to have to pull up again. If he goes too far, he's going to have to back up. So everybody please remain seated and wait until he lets me know that he's nailed his parking job. Hold on just a second longer. Hold it right. There you go, folks. You can get up and get off the train. The exit is all the way.
I didn't know my mic was on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys. Sorry if I stepped away. I had to take care of something. Let's take a little look at the 4014. Not only the one that I was running, I want to look and see if they have, because I don't know if somebody did a edit on that or if there's a way to see. I don't know what this one is. I think this is the one I'm using. Yeah. So I want to go through each one and see if there's anything different. A lot of these have different pictures than what I'm used to seeing, but I want to double check and find out. So what we're doing right now is kind of looking, kind of skimming, and if they are the same, excuse me, if they are the same, then I'm just not really going to worry about it. I mean, people have said that they can, that they're able to do something edit-wise to make the whistle sound lower or whatever. So I am trying to look, and if this one is, it may not be the same one. Hold on. It may not be the same one, but I just want to see if I can hear anything and see if it's going to sound the same, act the same, or if it's going to be something else. We're just looking at this one, and if it's the same or different, then yeah. See, I don't know how to quill the whistle on this one. What I need to do is look at what I have to quill, which means makes the train whistle lower. I need to look at that, see what my keyboard settings are for that, and let's go to gameplay / controllers. Nope, that's not it. No, I don't need that. I'm trying to see if there's a way to is there not a way to okay, let me just add this one for a minute. Actually, let's just resume the one we had. And if this doesn't get me anywhere, I will talk to somebody that might know. So, our keyboard layout, that might help me. So, there's the blower. That's the one I did not know. I didn't know that I had that. I'm trying to see if there's anything at all that will let me kind of quill the whistle / horn. So we're kind of looking around a little bit. I mean, this obviously is my spacebar. Excuse me. It doesn't really explain it doesn't really tell me how to do that. So what I need to do is look it up. And let me look and see. I know the screen's going to go black for a minute. Let me look real quick and see what it says. And we may end up doing some trucking. I don't know. Let me look this up right quick. So we're going to look this up. Again, I know that for you guys, the screen is black. All I'm trying to do is look this up and see what I could get for this. So I'm trying to do a little bit of looking up here. So I've been having issues with my throat all the time. So again, I know that the screen's black. I don't have a I don't have anything that would just keep the screen different. But I'm working on that. I'm trying to work on that. That's not gonna work. Okay, I am trying my best to look, but more than likely, I don't think I can make the whistle any lower. So that's gonna probably be a done deal. From what I know. Let me try that. I'm trying to look and see if I can make it lower. See if there's anything. I would have to look all this stuff over tonight, not during the stream. So we'll look at that later. I do know that I have a flight sim, although I don't think it's going to connect to the stream, and I tried that once. So let's go ahead and I guess drive a truck. And I haven't been on here in a while. I have not been on here in a while. I don't care how short I do the runs. I have not done this in a long time, or at least half a year to a year, because of how busy I've been. So whatever it is I get done during the stream is better than nothing. So we'll be trucking, which is something I have not done in a while. If I can let it hurry and load. I think we get the loading process. And I do know they're coming out with more scenarios and different maps that I can use. So they are working on more maps. But They are eventually, I'm not saying it's going to be this year, they are eventually going to put Texas on one of the maps for this. But I don't know. But we got our beautiful truck right here. Let me see where I last got left off, which would determine where I'm going to start driving. Of course, I'm in the middle of a parking area, so I have to relocate the truck. But we're going to start a convoy, so as long as this thing doesn't mess up, I think I'll be fine. We're going to host a convoy. We're going to keep our traffic enabled. It'll probably just be me, to be honest. Knowing me, it's always me. What we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna let y'all kind of see a little bit of what we do have. This was our breast cancer awareness one. We have a grain/hopper, and we have a food tank. And the reason being is because I have all these other trucks. If I can get them to load, we have all these other kind of trucks that I kind of use. So that would be like the rubber duck, which I like. And then we have another Peterbilt. That's the breast cancer awareness one. And then we have the one I'm currently driving. So we're going to go back to truck up. We're going to see where they want me to go. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to switch our headlights on. And we're going to have to back it up. Let me see, where am I on the map? Oh, I'm in Phoenix. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier to figure out where I'm at. Now, all these that are in gray are the places I have not been yet. A lot of the ones that are yellow are places that I have been. So I have been through, I don't think it'll let me zoom out anymore. I've been through Utah, Oregon. I think that's Washington up there. I could be wrong. I've been through pretty much over half the places, and you can see that stuff like the Texas and all these other places are eventually going to be put in the game. So I'm in Phoenix. So I need a job out of Phoenix. And yes, the steering wheel will shake. So if you hear a bunch of noises, don't freak out. It's the steering wheel. Alright, let's see where I'm gonna go. This is where I am. I've already been to some of these places already. So I have a couple of options, and I'm trying to see where I'm gonna go. I mean, that's a small load right there, by the way. I mean, it doesn't matter where I go. Preferably, I kind of want to just keep it kind of low today. Get a couple of different loads. So we're going to back this whole truck up. Because I got to turn this truck around anyway. They make it so difficult. Are you kidding me? I literally have to back in this truck. It's too difficult for me to get out. Quit honking at me. Do you know? Hey, be quiet. Do you know how long it takes an 18-wheeler to back into, you know, a cargo loading area? Cut me some slack, people. These guys are honking at me, and all I'm trying to do is get my truck loaded. That's all I'm trying to do is load my truck. They're sitting there whining their little tails off because I can't get my truck into the area to be loaded. I don't want to skip. That's my problem. I don't want to skip. They make it look too easy to load and unload, which I'm not finding fun. Oh, too close. I'm gonna have to go back to square one. My problem is it's all the way over there. If I would have just pulled in another way, I could have gotten it. I can't even tell if there's a trailer sitting there or not. We're gonna have to take this thing back to the street. I really don't want to skip it. That's my concern. I don't really want to skip. Maybe if I come at an angle, I might. I don't really want to go in the opposite lanes of traffic here, but I'm trying to see if I can come in at an angle I can cut it shorter. Now, obviously, you guys can hear everything that I'm doing. You can hear me hitting everything. The clutch, the brakes, the gas. Obviously, y'all can hear that. But I don't have a gear shifter yet. So it's making it a little bit more tougher for me to do this. And I'm blocking traffic while I'm at it. I told you to watch it. Oh, stop honking at me. I'm trying to do a job here. Outside of trying to accidentally hit a vehicle, I'm trying to mainly do my job, so. Well, like I said, y'all can probably hear me hitting the brakes and the gas. Y'all can hear me hitting the little buttons on my steering wheel. And like I said, I'm trying to eventually get to a gear shifter where this would be a lot easier for me, but right now I don't have one. But if I did, it would make this game a lot easier. Oh, don't hit. Okay. And you can see that I'm really trying to get this trailer put into the loading area so that I can get this entire run going. But it's a lot more tougher when you're the one actually having to back it up and you're having the whole truck being loaded. See, I'm kind of cutting it a little short there. Yep, I would have hit the trailer there. And yeah, it takes me a few stabs to get this, whole thing loaded. But in the end, I get there and then I'm happy that I get it in the loading area. If I had my camera on, you guys could see the amount of struggle that I'm putting into this to get the entire truck into, not just the truck itself, but seeing me actually drive this thing during the day or nighttime. You guys would see pretty much everything that I'm doing right now, which right now the main struggle is trying to get this thing loaded. If I cut it at the right time, I could be able to nail this thing, but it's not that easy. Oh, that might be it. I might be off, but that might be it. Okay, let me see where I stand. Stand about there. We're going to pull forward a little bit, even it out. We're trying to always even it out instead of not just hitting a pole or something. We're trying to keep this entire thing to the door. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Too close. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to drop the trailer, take my truck off the trailer. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Went to the wrong direction there. Yeah, driver, I know you want sleep. I know you do. I've never had to really do this method, but it's something that I'm coming up with now. And then I gotta get my driver some sleep when I'm all said and done here, before we hit the road. See how hard that was? Oh my god. Wait till we have to get out. So we are going to stop at a rest stop before we continue on our run. That's the best idea I could think of. Be quiet. My driver is too impatient. Too impatient. Now what? Alright, we're gonna ram him off. We're just gonna run him off the side. But you be quiet. Okay, that one was not me. I already had my truck in the intersection. Okay, people? That one was not me. That was too close. Be quiet. I'm trying to get you there. Alright, we're going to give him a little bit of a break, and then we are going to get back on the road. I just wanted to make sure I had enough to clear. Alright. He went to go grab some coffee. We're good to go. We're going to make our run out to California. And let's try not to hit anything on our way down. hope nobody is in that lane. I'm cutting the wheels very, very tight, so. Okay, I did not hit anybody. The game gets rigged, I'm telling you. I didn't hit anybody, and it's claiming I did. It thinks I did not. What? Come on, baby. Move. Why is she not moving? I might be able to get it out. Whatever's going on with my truck. Come on. Boom. Whatever my truck was hung on just got loose. That's good. That's good. That was not me. That was not me. Y'all can agree on that. That was not me. Somebody hit my vehicle and I had to suffer for it. Now I gotta pay for it later on. Alright, main lane's the highway for now. We're just going out to California and we're dropping a load. Come back and pick up another. When it hits daytime, I won't even need the lights. We're not there yet, though. Alright, we're gonna try to pass. Trying to do this in third person is not as easy as doing it in the cab. And the cab is completely different. It's easier to do it inside the cab of the truck versus trying to sit there and do it in third person. Oh, I have not done this game in a while. Oh my god. As if driving wasn't bad enough, sit there and do a simulator game. It is completely different. Completely different, I'm telling you. And throughout this stream, you'll probably hear a lot of the shaking that's coming from the steering wheel. Because it's supposed to for some reason. But this is just what I'm going off of, so. Once I do this, I'll clear, I'll go to the right lane after I pass a lot of people. Because technically, 18-wheelers should not be in the left lane, but this is what I'm doing. let's get past the crowd here. So. Oh man. The reason I'm way off on this driving is because I have not done this game in a while. Like, no joke, I have not done this game in a while. I mean, it's been at least over half a year to roughly a year. If not less than half a year. But I have not done this game in a while. And depending on what load you're carrying, it won't let you go a certain amount of speed. And I know that because I used to do it before. And sometimes you get lucky. Like this load that I'm carrying almost feels empty to the truck. Oh, come on, car. Move or I'm gonna pass. In fact, I probably will. That's right, take the exit, buddy. Take the exit. See you later. Alright, so we came off the 10, we're on the 5. And we're over halfway done on the trip. Alright guys, we've got about another 30-ish or so minutes. Roughly. Maybe less. Speeding violation, my tail. Come on. And we got a little bit more to go, guys, and then we're gonna park it up. We'll leave the truck where it sits, and we'll either finish off today, or we're just going to be done for the night. I don't know. Hey look, another car is on fire. Downhill grade, we're gonna go down by 1. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Still going straight on the 5. Straight, then a slight right turn. We are now on the 99. Gonna take the exit, make a 90-degree left turn. We're gonna bypass Bakersfield. We're gonna probably head to Fresno, I think is where it said. I think. For some reason, it wants me to take a back way. I don't really like the back ways. I like taking the highway. Alright, guys, we're on the home stretch. Coming up, give me a 90-degree right turn. Got our destination, guys. Let's pull it in, drop it off, we'll be good to go, and then we'll shut down for the night. I don't know why there's a Walmart way out here. Eh, guess that's where they wanted it. They just wanted to build one right here. Where do y'all want this thing? If I back it up, it... Nope. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, let me go ahead and save the game progress. Save. And sad to say, I gotta shut down my stream. I got stuff to do and I gotta go get some food. But it was great. It was a great stream for doing a train sim for a little bit for Train Simulator, and then we did the trucking simulator. So I really appreciate doing all this. I love to stream time to time, but hopefully I'll see you on the next one. You all have a good night.